Okay, this is going to be a video of my Snapshot testing world. That over that over there is like an adventure map, like a puzzle map thing I made in the Snapshot. It does use like cushions and wall slabs and stuff, so it does require the snapshot, but it is like you can replace cushions with mine carts, I think, and you can probably replace the wall slabs with not wall slabs. So as you can see here, I just got a bunch of stuff I was doing, just messing around with the cushions. I found, like, if you sit on a cushion on powdered snow, you get the freezing effect. And obviously, this, you can't get out. This is like fast transport. You see, if I just do this, you go pretty quick. I'm not going to talk about everything, just like the new stuff. This is no, that one, so that you can like get yourself tucked in. That's cute. Unfortunately, unless you have this opening here, you're kind of stuck. Oh yeah, they fixed like item frames in fighting, so now you can actually have plates. But if you don't want them to stay activated when you step on them, you use stone pressure plates. Because if I just do this really quick, stone pressure plates only activate on players. So when you do this, there's no like issues, but you know, because it's a wooden pressure plate and it's any entity, and item frames entity it stays down. That can be useful, but yeah, if you want just a regular plate that you don't have to constantly replace, use stone. This could also be good for aesthetics if you like the rim shape to it. Maybe you get like let's see here, a birch pressure plate instead could be some like nice aesthetics, or something that's contrasty. These are like the cupboards and stuff. I was thinking of brainstorming ideas for like a hide and seek thing. So what I was imagining was you would sit up here and come through here. And I don't believe I've reset it, but then like the player would sit here. As the seek walks in, they go on this pressure plate, which would open this trap door. And then the player lands on that, and because it's on a wooden pressure plate, it activates this, which cuts off the redstone line. You have to place the redstone back manually though, so they do that. And then the hunter can't follow them down through the trapdoor. So you know they run through here. And then this would be in the wall, but then they can just if I can get the right angle. It's kind of finicky because the cushion is being the same block, but basically there's a cushion in this block. And you can see it through the wall, so they'll be able to click on the wall, hold through on the wall, and just be there. Yeah, there'll be a block there, but obviously the seeker can still, if I just get the right angle. No, whatever. Yeah, you get it. You get the point. This was the same thing, just with transportation. I just got LED lights, roads. I'm actually going to show you how I made the road while I'm here. Okay. So first, you're going to want to put down some chests and some grass blocks. On the grass blocks, you want to put carpets. Oopsie daisy. And then like grey cushions. The carpets is so the boat doesn't like drive off the edge because the cushions don't have collision. And then you would kind of have to go under for this so that you can access the inside chests, but then you can just replace that with ice, and it sort of acts as the support block. And boom, perfect. You can pop the... Well, you'd have to sneak, but you can pop the boat on there. And because it's ice, it works like an actual road, and it is faster to use a boat instead of walking. So it's got aesthetic and utility. Alright, this was me messing around with the different pressure plates and stuff. What else is there? Alright, using armor stands for like stools. That's pretty cool. This is like an X-ray setup, so you can like see players' secret bases and see it's about up there. You know, track it. Oh, it's just a magenta cushion in the middle of nowhere. Blah, 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 there we go. This was a quick trap designer setup where pink and orange don't have anything interesting, but the person you want to be trapped would sit in this seat, they'll sit down, have a nice talk, and then when they go to get up, you know, they die on the dripstone. And then the survivor watches all this happen. The moment they drop down, they go down themselves. Obviously, they would have to land in the water. I didn't. But there's a hot minecart inside the slab that picks up the items. So they just funnel everything into their inventory and then jump up to get the experience. And then they can just go up like nothing ever happened. I don't believe there's anything else aside from the adventure map. No, okay. So, now let's actually talk about this. You can kind of see there's some command blocks and such, but I don't want to spoil it all too much. It's got dialogue, mostly from yourself because there's no other characters. But basically the idea is it sets your jump strength attribute to 0, right? Oopsie daisy. Okay. So now, I'm pressing spacebar and it doesn't jump. I can still fly, but I can't jump. And that's what the whole gimmick of the puzzle is. It's going to have like in Pokemon when you've got the ledges that you jump down and then you can't go back up unless you go around. Like that kind of thing. And I'm pretty proud of it. It uses some command blocks here and there, some redstone in places. You can see up there, there's something flying up there. And this is the starting box. It's got, as you can see here, there's 2 different rooms. Basically, the reasoning for that is just so that can happen. But both of these buttons are connected up to the same line. I can actually jump. It's kind of annoying. And what this basically is just all this is the first bits of like the intro bits of dialogue to like provide context. It's basically just exposition. You start with a teleportation and then get given an item which you need to start, and then all the rest is dialogue. And then later on, you come through here. I don't want to spoil it, so I am just going to stay on this side. But you know, that's all. Well, most of that's dialogue. That's for like. There's some areas where there are just blocks that are being cloned, or that's for more dialogue. You'll see when the full map comes out. But basically, I'm making this a spoiler-free video because I want to get some playtesters for it that don't know the solutions. They already said in the message, but you know, if anyone wants to be a playtester or please let me know, and I will be glad to, you know, get in a call with you. You can screen share or whatever, and then I can watch you try and solve the puzzles. You know, if you get stuck on some places, I might be able to help, or if there's any bugs that can be addressed. Don't worry about trying to provide me solutions. As long as I know what the problems are, I'll be able to figure out myself. The whole point of this is I just want to give this extra polish, because obviously I can't playtest it all on my own, just for the fact that, you know, I know how it gets solved, so I'm gonna miss things. So yeah, just feel free to let me know if you actually want to be involved with this, and I can, you know, yeah, I can send you the world file and I can watch you play, and then afterwards you can give me feedback on maybe if you think that a puzzle was too boring, or if you wish that a certain room was given more time, or something like that. I don't know, whatever feedback you end up having. Any feedback is valid feedback. Again, as long as I can get the polish, like, I'm happy with whatever happens. Beautiful. Okay. But yeah, as long as like I can bring it up to enough level of polish to like release it publicly, I'm happy. I'm gonna make another video that is just a full walkthrough of the puzzle in its current state, of the game in its current state. I have a copy of the world folder in my downloads folder right now that's completely separate from this, so I can like send to people and tinker with this world without having to worry about like resetting it every single time. For instance, like the copied world folder doesn't have any of the stuff I just built, like well, these things, I guess. These things won't be in there, but you know, the puzzle will be playable. Unfortunately, like, some things do just work both ways. Like, something I am willing to spoil is what these doors are for. Basically, they're closed at first, and it's just repeating clone command blocks. You kind of see that that one's already on. Right, I'm actually getting... I can't showcase this because the door's in the house, but basically, if you've got a clone command block that's always on, it can be overwritten. I guess that, if that makes sense. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, some things can be easily reset just by like clicking a button or stuff. Some things are like special items or special tags, because this is an adventure mode map. Some things are like blocks or what have you. So yeah, you know, if you want to playtest, let me know. That's gonna be it for me, I think. I should have also sent the... I've probably also sent the full guide video along with it. It should just be the one beneath this one. So if you don't want to playtest and instead want to watch the solutions, because like maybe you can't be bothered to play on the snapshot or download the world, or maybe you don't have Java edition, you can still like somewhat experience it. Obviously Bedrock and Java are very different in the technical aspects, so I'm not sure if this escape room would work in Bedrock edition if you were to rebuild it exactly one-to-one. Especially, not even technical like in just the way redstone works, but also the way commands are structured. Like certain things are flipped. Anyway, I'm gonna... I know I keep saying, and I'm dawdling, but yeah, just let me know if you want to play test, and I'll be glad to get that sorted.